Who says you have to go to a jewelry store to run into some fine silver work? Look at this beautiful wrapless Q right here. Man, if the silver doesn't catch your eyes, how about that burl wood handle right there? Shout out, before we get too far along, to one of the great American Cuemakers by way of the great state of Texas. Just want to tip our hat to Mr. Larry Vigus. Amazing silver work at its finest right here. This is what you call functional art, ladies and gentlemen. And it is not a wallflower. This is not a museum piece. Sure looks like one, but this is one heavy hitting Q right here. It's got a natural white joint, big pin, 3/8-10 modified, flat face. Now I want you to notice, before I even give it the old Spinderella on the table with the silver, I want you to notice how intricate this ring work is right here. You've got natural white and then silver, and then you've also got natural white, and then you have silver above and below the handle section right there. I believe that this is Amboyna Burl. That is a wild guess, but I believe that it's a good guess. I have not spoke to Larry, but that would be my best guess. It does have some properties that look like Thoya right there, but it's because of the color and because of the figure, I'm going with Amboyna. Nevertheless, I never claimed to be a wood expert. We definitely know that it's some type of just outrageous burl, and I'm almost positive that it is Amboyna. I do know that the forearm or the front of the Q, of course, is ebony, as is the back of the Q. Now, without any further ado, I want you to pay attention to this area right here. Look at the rings and look at this. Wow. Functional art at its finest. Look at that. I'm going to go nice and slow so you can see the amount of intricate silver work that just saturates this entire Q. Let's take a look at the back of the Q here as well. Again, silver and natural white into Gaboon ebony. This Q rolls laser straight. I'm going to go nice and slow for you again. Look at that. Larry is definitely a wizard. I can tell you that right now. He is a master at his craft, and I heard he's a heck of a nice guy too. Again, he builds out of the great state of Texas. Larry does not make a whole bunch of Qs. Whenever you can get your hands on a Vigus like this, especially under $5,000 with this type of work and material, I would tell you to jump on it. Or we used to say when we were younger playing Monopoly, don't pass go, don't collect $200, jump right to it. Look at that right there. I'm going to give it another twirl. Incredible work. Very solid hitting Q. Nice forward balance. I'm going to go middle of the handle here. A little bit above the middle of the handle. And, it's not severely forward balance, though. It's more of an even balance with just a little bit of forward balance to it. Well, let's give you a close-up on the ring work right there as well. Very clean Q. There was just a couple of minor marks at the very bottom of the butt cap from play. Super minor, 2 or 3 just little tiny marks. No dents. No dings, no other scratches that are visible that I can see. Very close to new condition besides those couple little minor marks right there. Natural ferrules. This is a 60-inch big boy, by the way. If I didn't mention that earlier, 60-inch custom Q with a load of silver work. Just a tremendous amount of intricate silver work, masterful craftsmanship throughout, and some outrageous burl right there in that handle. Both of the shafts are also 30-inch, of course. You have a 3.8 13 millimeter and a 3.9 12.85. They roll nice and straight. Everything rolls straight together and apart. It's going to be hitting the website, crossroadcues.com. No overseas shipping, and some states will have restrictions based upon the natural material in this queue. If you need some financing, we've got financing available. We've got layaway available. We buy, sell, trade. We do all kinds of stuff here. Google Crossroad Cues if you haven't dealt with this before. And if you have, you know that we are people of our word and we do everything the best of our ability here, and we do everything first class. We ship lightning fast. If you're interested in this queue, reach out through the contact form on the website, or you can call or text the number on the post. Don't snooze on this one. If you've been sitting on the fence looking for a super cool wrapless queue that's a unique queue, perhaps a one-of-a-kind, something that's, not similar to other people's queues, that's one of the things that we specialize in here. We deal in custom queues, and we oftentimes are fortunate enough to get our hands on something that's just absolutely gorgeous and one of a kind. Thank you, Larry, again for the time that it takes to make something beautiful like this. Functional art, available right now at crossroadcues.com.